Later, Sean.
Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Is there a big band for that or something?
4 of them.
Yes.
Later.
Well, that means it open like from 6 to 7 or something.
Yeah.
Where do you live, this band? Is it true?
Hello and welcome to the Middle East. You are now witnessing on camera cinema verite attempt to put up a sound system in the absence of any qualified sound personnel. Your patience and cooperation are much appreciated.
Why?
In the city?
We will be beginning our show shortly, whether we have sound or not. Since, of course, the open mic is, by tradition, whose tradition, I don't know, an acoustic venue, then presumably you can get by on one microphone. Presumably you can get by on a tin can with a string tied to it if you had to. There is a $2 cover charge for those among us who are not performers, and a $1 cover charge for those among us who are. And again,
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
We've got liftoff.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Thanks to those incredible boys in Pelvic Thrust, we don't have to do the show with a tin can and a string. We can do it with 2 tin cans and a string.
Testing, 1,
November
2.
is what I'm hearing.
Yes, you'll remember this as long as you live. Only in the Middle East.
Well, I want her to go over here.
This gray one works. Most of it did work until you yanked it out of its socket. Well, that's okay.
Testing.
No harm done. We looked at Jolly
This
along our
is testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Well, Blue, do we have the camera ready?
Testing, 1, 2.
Oh, Mr. Newell.
What?
Are we on?
You're on.
Testing.
Oh, we've been on. Hey, man.
You're on. Put on a good
All right.
show. Hey.
Okay. What a groovy show this is.
Blow our minds.
Actually, you know, this is a play I'm writing. It's a symbolist drama. And it's called Waiting for God.
It's pre-symbolism.
Oh, okay, pre-symbolist. What? I've never been able to understand that distinction, Tom.
Well, I know you haven't.
Well, I mean, I've heard it bandied about in high school and, you know, places like that. But, you
In
know.
the cafeteria, man.
Yeah. Well, over the steamed squash and day-old pizza, they frequently throw around phrases like pre-symbolist drama.
Where it is? Yeah. That's lost before.
This is It, not the science fiction movie from 1958, although in many respects it resembles one.
Oh.
As you see the frantic technicians, if this were a rocket ship, we would have plunged into the sun about 3 minutes ago. But that's okay, because the rocket ship's made of plastic anyway. At least you get a good light show. Don't you love that reassuring drone? It can only mean one thing. The monitors are on. In fact, thanks to this miracle of modern technology known as monitors, you can hear an imperfectly reproduced voice. Well, if these monitors were humans, what would they be saying to themselves right now? That's too much like the Flintstones. When the animals talk about the Flintstones, and they discuss how ill-served they are by their masters, what they're really doing, in essence, is demonstrating how commodities betray their owners. The Flintstones have many deep, enduring meanings for those of us who are knowledgeable enough to read them. Well, very shortly, we're going to present live from the Middle East, WMOB, Mafia Radio. Yes, we've been dominating the Boston airwaves for 25 years. And if anybody gets in our way, we'll break their dialing fingers. In fact, here's a helpful hint. If you listen to WMOB at work, here's what you do. And we hope you do listen to it at work, because if you don't, well, you're just incurably lame. And decent people will shun you. If you listen to WMOB at work, just get some super glue and you nail that dial to 104. Don't let it move for nothing. If someone tries to move it, they'll break the radio, you see. Well, let's see. We got this. So very shortly, we will be presenting WMOB, Mafia Radio. What a mess, huh, guys? You know, we in the radio business love to point out our own flaws. In fact,
that buzz.
The buzz? Yeah, I wish I had a buzz. We in the radio business love to point out our own drug addictions, too. Well, as I was saying, the more we make ourselves to look to be silly-ass amateurs, the more you love us. That's what it's all about here on WMOB 104. The Mafia of Boston. We don't play what you want. We play what our advertisers want you to hear. Total pass. You want to hear Elvis? Forget it. He's
All right.
A fat, frustrated old...
All right.
We've got what? Well, we had something here. Now we got something.
All right.
Our engineers? You can hear it. I can hear myself in this radio.
Get rid of that buzz.
Yes, here at WMOB, we've been screwing you for 25 years in the same location. Because at WMOB, we mean business. Because business is business. and all the wise guy DJs here at WMOB, we all hate you. No, well, we don't hate you. We hate Arbitron because they consistently fail to demonstrate how great we are and how many people listen to us. But we'd like to talk about how we define our station. We define our radio station not by what we play, which is whatever happens to be on our playlist, but by what we don't play. Now let's take Elvis. Elvis, a fat, bitter, frustrated fraud who happened to die at the right time. We don't play any Elvis. No, sir. Why, he's just nothing but a truck driver. He's not half as talented or sophisticated as we DJs. In fact, what's this whole mystique about the musician? You know, I really have an axe to grind. My uncle, he works at the Ford plant. He has more skill in his fingers than any guitarist. I don't understand what this is all about. Well, we like to play Beatles. Why? Because that's all you've heard all your life. And we're not about to go off the beaten track for you. We don't care if you know about new music. If you wanted to hear new music, you'd go out and buy records. But as we know, records are obsolete. Oh, you're going to be hearing a lot about the Batman movie until Halloween. You know, it's just appropriate. Bats, Halloween, Dark Avenger. But come November 1st, forget it. We're not going to play any more Batman songs on this station because we're WMOB. And we like to rough up squealers. In fact, if you have our WMOB bumper sticker and a traffic policeman stops you, just point to it and he'll let you go without a ticket. In fact, he'll give you the money he collected from other tickets because we're WMOB, the enforcer station. Yeah, we really enjoy withdrawing our advertising from people who don't say we're great. Because that's what we're in business to do. And business is business. You know, we like to play the Beatles, and we like to play Bob O'Reilly. And that's one of the Who's latest hits. It's called Feedback is Feedback. Well, you know, the Who invented feedback. The Kinks claim they invented it. But who cares? The Kinks are for art fags. And here at WMOB, we don't have any truck with any of those people. We hate them all. In fact, we have nothing but contempt for these performers. I mean, if they happen to make it big, they sucked ass. And if they didn't, who knows about it? We sure don't. That's why we don't play them. Because we don't care. Now, we have 20 Monkees hits coming up for you. We know how much you love the Monkees. We know that your parents put you in front of the television set and made you sit there between the hours of 3:30 and 6 p.m. We know that they wanted to keep you out of your hair. Well, if they really wanted to be hip, they would have had you listen to us here at WMOB. You won't hear the animals on this station. No, I'm afraid the animals are no longer fashionable. We got to get out of this place. What's that supposed to mean? Are they trying to say that American society can be criticized? Or are they trying to say British society can be criticized? Whatever way, we don't want to hear it. I will play lots of Supremes for you, but don't expect to hear the Dixie Cups. Who knows about the Dixie Cups anyway? Dixie Cups? Is that what they put in our bathroom? As for Bob Dylan, he just can't sing. But we'll play him anyway, because here at WMOB, our job is to sell you stuff. Really. And also to make fun of morons who don't listen to WMOB. College stations. They're really arrogant. And unlike us, they don't make any money doing it, so they're worthless. And we hate them. And we hate you too. Because we're WMOB, the enforcer station. So just glue that dial to 104. And if you don't like it, send a bag of shit to Arbitron. They'll really dig that. So what if they boycott us? We don't care. We know where all the drive time listeners are. They're glued to 104. They don't have any choice. We hog the airways clear down to Wanscook, Rhode Island. Clear up to Lake Winnipesaukee, New Hampshire. Because we're WMOB, the enforcers. You're not going to hear any funkadelic on this station. That black stuff went out of style 10 years ago. Well, at least with white people. Who cares what black people listen to? They don't have any money. And money's what it's all about. Money makes the world go round. Don't you realize that yet? to distract you from your own petty lives. That's why we're at WMOB, where you won't hear the pretty things. Who the hell are they? The pretty things? Oh, they're like the Rolling Stones, but better? Who wants to know it? They never sold any money. They never sold any products. They never sold any records. So we don't care. The soft boys? Huh. Who are they? Just a nut and 3 Brits. We don't care about nuts. They don't sell. Not unless they do something like kill movie stars. That's what we're all about. Killing the lives of young and aspiring performers.
Turning everything into a trivial gumbo. Ha! We have fun doing it.
Don't.
Well, it looks like the FCC is taking away my license. But we don't care. We can say shit, and they can't stop us. Because we're WMOB, the enforcers. And if my engineer were here, he'd probably strangle me. But since he isn't, I can just rattle on. Stevie Wonder, he hasn't had a hit in 8 years. Who cares about him anymore? Blondie, she's washed up. They had to call the police, Blondie. Because she can see her roots.
She has a new album out.
Yeah, and it's all remakes of stuff she did back in 1981. Well, maybe we will, Clary. That's all we're interested in. Remakes. Bob Dylan, what's his problem? He got throat cancer or something? Why can't he learn how to sing? At least put his voice through a PCM. We're sick of records. Compact discs are just so much easier to deal with. With records, you actually have to listen to this stuff. With compact discs, it's all right there with you. Rod Stewart, that story about him swallowing 50 tablespoons of semen is not true. He denies it. But we can't risk playing him. Oh, we got it. We got someone on the top back here. Help me out there on the top back. It's that little black penis shaped thing.
Yeah, like a microphone?
Yeah, like a microphone. WMOB. Penis, vagina, sex, but we're not trying to sell you anything. We're just trying to sell you ourselves. And if you happen to think we're cool, we can do anything we want. We can abuse our interns. We don't have to pay them any money. They're honored just to be in our presence. Because we're great. We got charisma. We got so much goddamn charisma, we can be as arrogant as we want to be. On WMOB. We got a live band here in the studio. Sort of helping us out here. Patti LaBelle, she's a has-been. Forget it. She hasn't had a hit in 12 years. That's what it's all about, hits. We like to break new acts. Why not give them any exposure? Unless it suits us. Here on WMOB. Dave Clark 5, they're never going to get anywhere. Whoever heard of a band where the drummer sings? I mean, come on. Joan Jett, Genesis, U2, REM, all the stuff you've been hearing for the last 15 years, well, you're going to hear it for the next 15 years, and the next 15 years after that, because we don't care about anything new. New is threatening, and we don't want to threaten you unless you don't listen to WMOB. I'm your DJ, KC Star. That's what I are. Oh, we do devote half an hour of programming to local bands. It's the least we could do. I mean, a week has 168 hours. Well, that's a whopping 0.4%. Who says we don't care about young, struggling artists? Of course we do. Well, they're taking me away now. Who wants to be first? Who is totally discouraged? Raise their hand. Okay. Well, all right. Fun's fun, but I've been yelling into a microphone that doesn't work for the past 5 minutes. Hey, I don't care. Well, you heard it from the boys at Pelvic Thrust. Looks like everybody's going to be yelling into the microphone. But that's all right. It's like the star is sick. The star is sick. In this case, it's the sound man.
Well, get rid of the buzz anyway.
Buzz? Buzz cops? They're bags. We have a microphone. Add one. None of the microphones work. Well, yeah, it's an all-star extravaganza. We got so many bands coming in here at the 55 minutes which remain. You're just not going to believe it. You probably don't believe what you're seeing right now. Portrait of a man who is going slowly insane. Oh, what we got? We got Stingy Tipper and the Lost Weekends, and we got Land of the Giants with Billy Mooney, and Lickamaid. And we got the Airborne, Aramaic Sect, Layla. Oh no, Layla's not here. Let's take this time to talk about all the performers who have graced our stage in 13 months that we've had this open mic. Yes, so many great performers. None of them are here now, except Pelvic Thrust. Pelvic Thrust was one of our very first. Cardi's been coming here. Oh, she was here about 10 months ago. And she's been coming pretty regularly. Cardi's the young lady singing the Pointy Shaped Doorway. And, yeah, Cardi. Not you, Cardi. She's too embarrassed. She's too embarrassed to jump up and say, hey, that's me. But it is her. Wow. So who wants to be first? I know, I'm always first. Right. We ain't got no microphones.
You unplugged all your speakers now.
What?
Plug your speaker back in.
How was that? Anything? All right. No more music. Let's start the show. Our first performer of the evening will be whoever stands up and decides to get up to play. Who's that going to be? Wow. Well, just get right on up there. Yeah, let's do it acoustic.
Testing 1, 2.
Huh? No? What?
Testing 1.
Yeah, just yank the,
1, 2, 3.
yank the monitors out.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing.
Doesn't work.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
You only have one microphone, not two.
What happened?
Sound man didn't come in to run it,
Oh.
so they're playing.
Oh, well, the thing is only running until 7 o'clock.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Yeah.
Testing. Yes. Yes.
Our first performers are named George and Vanessa. Let's have a hand for them for being so brave.
Wasn't the guitar that needed to be amplified.
That's the name of the coffee house, Saturday night it is. Another hand for George and Vanessa. Well, there's a lovely Karen Elliott. Yeah, I love pointing out celebrities in the crowd. And here's somebody who has played at Stitches, he's played at Nick's. I sound like I'm in a bag. What is this? Yoko Ono, Live Pizza, Toronto. I'll try to fix this for him. He's played at Stitches, he's played at Nick's, and he's going to play at Catch a Rising Star, so you know he must be good. Rob Healey.
Testing. Is mine working? Just you see me behind this thing? So I'm doing a gig next week, and I thought I'd try out some new material on these folks. Whoa, copy, down. Scratch. Yeah, as our wonderful host said, I'm new to comedy. Did you say that? I'm new to comedy. I guess you could say I'm a virgin to it. I know y'all looking up here, saying yourselves, Rob, I like you. Hard to imagine you'd be a virgin to anything. It's true, a virgin of two things actually. Comedy and gay sex. I'm willing to try one of those things tonight. Let's hope this comedy goes well, shall we? Feel free to laugh at any time during the next presentation. Yeah, I was looking through a catalog the other day. Looking at the Sears catalog. Go through the catalog and things like came across the men's underwear section in that catalog. You know, now, I don't know about you guys, but I've never found myself in a locker room full of men in their underwear and found the need to strike a pose like this. It doesn't strike. And I know that the photographer said act natural. That's not my idea natural. My idea natural in a locker room in my underwear full of a bunch of guys is kind of like, he's not looking at my crotch. He's not looking at my crotch. Where are my jeans? Are those my jeans? You know, conversation in men's locker rooms also isn't, see that game Saturday, Bob? You know, it's, and they're not like prescribing like Ben Gay to each other either. You see these deodorant commercials, these what do you call it? Stuff you put on your feet for athletes' foot commercials in the locker room. No, that's not what goes on in locker rooms, folks. No, it's more like, she was asking for more. She was begging for more. They won't put that on TV. What do you sell? Condoms, maybe? I don't know. I'm a little worried about buying condoms these days, you know. Used to go in store 24, obviously the condoms behind the shelf, you gotta ask for them. Go up to the counter and who's there but the girl with the big hair. Guy working the counter with her. Can I have some Trojans, please? Thank you. And I get a couple and I walk out. She's like, right? I can feel her laughing at me down the street. Now, I have a new approach to that. I go in and I say, it's only Trojans. And she kind of looks at me. Yeah. I'll have a queso. Be back tomorrow. You know, it kind of reminds me of a couple weeks ago, my old roommate, this woman I was sharing an apartment with, got a package in the mail. Came from the, I don't know where the hell it came from. It was one of those catalog items. But we've all seen them before. We've seen them in places like, what's that? Yeah, no. Close. We're getting closer. The Toys for the Rich. What's this place? Toys for the Rich.
Drugstore.
It's in Copley Place.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's got a weird
Sharper Image. Yes, thank you for playing. Sharper Image. You ever seen that thing they have in Sharper Image? It's the back massager. Now, it's in a box. It's kind of like, it kind of looks like, looks like one of these actually, except it's bigger. And they always got that picture of the woman using the back massager. I've never seen a back massager inspire that kind of a look on a woman's face. I might have seen it myself once or twice, but it was dark at the time. So she gets it on her back massager. She's looking at it. She's real thrilled about it. And I said, "Can I see that?" She gives it to me. I said, "Kind of phallic for a back massager, isn't it, dear?" Kind of reminds me of the Camel cigarette ads, And she says, no, that's not what it's all about. No. Pop those D batteries in the bottom of it, I think this would make a great toy for the kids. Just turn it on and watch it kind of bounce around the... So she's in her room. I'm out in the kitchen making a sandwich, and she fires this thing up. I don't know, it's got a kickstart or something on it. I'm in the kitchen, I'm trying to make a sandwich, and I start moving around the floor like one of those football players on the little football games you had when you were a kid. I'm trying to make a sandwich. I went over to the door, and I thought she was having problems, I could hear her like sounds of pain or something, and I could hear this, "Eeeem." Then I heard it kind of change its timbre, and said, "Are you all right?" Apparently the vibrations went through her back, to her vocal cords, because she went, "Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine." So I figured everything's okay. I kind of bounced my way back in the kitchen. She thought I was still talking to her because she was still answering me, "Yes, yes, yes." I went back in her room later on, and there was stuff, the furniture was rearranged, pictures were hanging off the wall. I moved out. So, have you been flying lately? Yeah, sure, we all just got off the plane just a little while ago. I was inspired early to do comedy. I remember a friend of mine was inspired early in school. Remember handwriting class? Remember 6th grade? Remember handwriting class? Teachers used to send his papers back to him. He'd say, "Your handwriting's beautiful, but it's way too big. Beautiful, just way too big." One teacher even pointed him out once. She said, "This is going to follow you for the rest of your life." The rest of your life. Well, apparently it did follow him. He's a skywriter now. Yeah, he had to quit his last job, though. The boss came to one day and said, "This guy's going to be at the beach with this girl. He wants you to write, 'I love you, Monica.'" He said, "Monica, yeah, I can do Monica." He said, "Yeah, but she's blind. I want you to do it in Braille." So he quit that job. He has a new job now. He flies for Eastern. Pretty tough to get that job, though. It's a good thing he had that hang glider experience on his resume. He's new, though. He didn't exactly get the plane he wants. He flies a DC-10. He said it's good, though. It leaves him room to be creative on the job. Don't you love those flight manuals on the DC-10? Answer A, answer B, your answer here. It's amazing how much they use that last column these days, isn't it? Boss, what do you do if all systems fail? Turn to page 68. Page 68. Oh, here it is. "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name." I was on a DC-10 waiting to go to London, Logan Airport once, and I'm sitting there and the plane isn't going anywhere. Waiting and waiting and waiting. This guy's working underneath. I'm getting a little nervous. Stewardess comes up to me, she said, "Would you like anything to drink while we're waiting to take off?" I said, I thought this was a good chance to get this bottom of this. I said, yeah, I'll have a glass of hydraulic fluid. She looked at me in shock. She said, "Sir, we have no hydraulic fluid." Let me tell you, I had to fuck off that plane in a big hurry. Yes. This is working. You guys can't hear me. It's okay. It's like a girl I used to date. It's fine. You know what? I'm gonna move things right along here. Yeah, clear it up. It's paid for it. I used to date a girl who said that. This has been loads of fun. Can't see any of you up here, but I bet you're watching. I'm gonna bring up the next person, and I'm gonna go have another drink.
Rob Healey. He's a soldier in the Army of Comedy. Quick impression, hostage. Well, here's a man who's a slave to comedy, not just a soldier. The unforgettable Fred Bates.
Fun to be here tonight. It's fun to be tall, too, you know? You get tired of being asked the same old questions, though, like how's the weather up there, how tall are you? You know, just for once I'd like to answer differently, you know? Just for once I'd like somebody to ask me, you know, how's the weather up there? Why don't you go up and find out? Do you play basketball? No, I'm a jockey. How's the weather up there? Raining. God. I was at a McDonald's. This morning. The girl behind the counter goes, "Boy, you sure are tall. How tall are you?" I said I'm, 6'8", but last night I was only 5'2", had a double cheeseburger, and I want to talk to the manager right now. My name's Bates, Fred Bates. Now people make fun of that name, Bates, you know? Yeah. Of course there's Master, but that's a different story. Norman Bates. I'd like to do my invitation to Mr. Norman Bates. Norman Bates. But, she's a very nice girl. She's a whore. Thank you. Seriously, folks, seriously is a funny word, you know? Accident on the expressway today, 1 killed, 2 injured, 1 seriously. What does that make the other injury? Fucking funny or something, you know? Family dog bit him on the balls on impact. Jill? How many people here saw the president's speech on drugs last month? Huh? I wasn't on drugs when I saw it. You know, maybe he was. I don't know, you know? I was an alcoholic in my past life, too. I'm pretty convinced about that. I don't remember a thing. I had to quit drinking and drugs, though, you know? But if I knew that I wasn't powerless over drugs, I could just get high once in a while, I'd be stoned every day, you know? Yeah. What is this war on drugs, anyhow? Is that like tripping in Vietnam or something? Yeah. Rob Lowe got in a bit of trouble. Yeah. He got sentenced to 2 years doing community service, working with young people. You know, excuse me, but didn't he already get in trouble doing that? Playing opposite a girl who was in a bit of a minor role? That was a low blow. Oh, Lord. Oh. Man who stuttered died. He was pronounced dead. Dead people have no reason to live, you know? God. That was sad news about Secretariat, huh? That was a bummer. I was expecting to hear a news report, though, you know? Super horse, Secretariat, now super glue. Well, in sports, the Siamese twins men's win synchronized swimming event. But tie at 100-yard dash. Man pleads insanity to traffic ticket for parking in the Callahan Tunnel. I was driving through the Callahan Tunnel the other day, listening to tunnel radio. You've all heard tunnel radio, right? Tunnel radio. You know, and I wondered, when a baby's being born, while it's being born, do you think it hears tunnel radio too? I was just curious. Then I get to the toll booth, and there's a sign. It says cars, 60 cents. I told the guy in the booth, hey, that doesn't sound like a bad deal to me. At 60 cents, I'll take 3 of them, you know?
$1 now.
What's that?
$1.
Still a good deal to me? Ah. Yeah. You know, instead of having traffic court, I think they should let the accident victims fight it out amongst themselves in a big snake-run demolition derby, you know? Would that be all right? Take that, Mrs. Flanders, and see if you ever pull out in front of me again, you know? That'd be okay. I wish I had a special horn for Boston drivers, too, you know? So when someone pulls out in front of me just to stop and double park, I could just hit it, and it would go, asshole! Asshole! That'd be all right, you know? Asshole! That'd be all right. You know what gets me, too, is these ads. Buy a Ford truck. Buy a Chevy truck. Who cares? Who needs a truck in the city anyhow? Why don't they just tell it the way it is? Buy a Ford truck because you're big and stupid. You know? They have the Ford Probe. Tell me, why don't they have the Chevrolet Clitoris? The new cute little red subcompact, the Chevy Clip. Probably looks like a red VW Bug, I don't know, you know? Yeah. What a good name for a vibrator company, be General Motors. If condoms make for safer sex, why is it that I slipped on one last year and broke my arm? That's what I'd like to know. Yeah. Oh yeah. Why is it that psychic fairs have to advertise? If someone studies music and gets their master's, does that mean somebody else who studies business gets their bastards? I was just curious. Of course, the problem with your average person is that they're like most folks. 2, 3. God, there's a Thank you. There's a schizophrenic say, oh, it all began back when I was just kids. Phone company announced new amplified phone service for deaf people. Yeah, it's a Watts line. People still go, what? I hope no deaf people hear me. God, New England Telephone is not making things any easier for its striking workers. You know, trying to pull in the workman's unemployment. I'd like to dedicate this to New England Telephone. We're the ones to screw New England. New England Telephone. Thank you. Oh, I had some mute jokes, but I guess some things are best left unsaid. Y'all want to hear a mute joke? Oh, well. Ronald Reagan had some minor brain surgery. I suppose any brain surgery performed on Ronald Reagan would have to be minor, but he had fallen off his horse and he required some minor brain surgery. I'd like to dedicate this song to Mr. Ronald Reagan. Mr. Ronald Reagan. Oh, can't you see I have a full frontal lobotomy and my poor head aches with every step I take. Thank you. Oh boy, you want to hear some new jokes? Yeah. All right. New jokes.
Oh yeah.
New jokes. Okay, here we go. I told you some things are best left unsaid, you know. Any Bruce Springsteen fans here tonight?
Oh.
Yes.
I don't care. He's here for you now, so. Bruce Springsteen, Bruce Springsteen. I go to sleep each night, gasoline in my bed, candle burning up by my head. Oh, I'm on fire. Thank you. Oh, boy. Check my notes. Try out some new stuff here. Yeah. Not gonna try that, man. Oh, God, that was sad news about Betty Davis, huh? That was sad news about Betty Davis. Here's my imitation of Mrs. Kim Carnes. Kim Carnes. All the boys says that she's got flies, that's Betty Davis died. A reaction! Yes! A pulse in the crowd, people out there. Thank you. All right. Since there's so many Bruce Springsteen fans, I'm going to do one more Bruce Springsteen. Last week when I went out running, everything was fine. And somewhere at the top of the stairs, look, I slipped on a banana peel and it was way out of line. I'm going down, 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 down. I'm going down, 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 down. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, you know, Beethoven was deaf. That's why his music was so loud. Of course, he was pronounced da-da-da-da. Speaking of dead, like maybe this impersonation, whatever I know you want to call it, of Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley. One man sing, all their fools rushing, but I can't help falling in love with myself. Thank you very much, folks. Good night. Chris.
What a socko finish from Fred Bates. And that's what I did. He's the hardest working man ever.
Well, should I do the sophisticated Fred Bates technique and not use a microphone? I think just for once, I'm just going to stand up here and shout like a ranting madman I really am. You know?
Oh!
Do it, Francis.
Okay. Whoa.
You said you'd never do that, Francis.
I can't. It's tough. You know some there's this liquor store and they have a parking zone right in front of it. It says for British drunks only, and it's like the Andy-Cap zone. You know? I don't know. That just occurred to me. And you know, Fred, he does this Elvis thing. What about a postmodern Elvis? You know, there's a Spanish Elvis. He's called Elvis. We all read about it in Parade magazine, the mass media. Oh, we just gloat on all these things. Oh. Well, I'm gonna postmodern Elvis, like Velvet Underground Elvis, you know, like. Well, Pelvic Thrust is sort of Elvis. And then 15 minutes of free feedback. Yep. Well, you know, I look kind of haggard, and I'll tell you why. Because I had our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, as my house guest. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! When Jesus walked into my bathroom, I said to him, Jesus, Lord, please stop leaving your face on all the towels. Jesus, please stop walking up the shower nozzle. Jesus, please don't give away my coin collection. Jesus, please. That's why, you know, he's not around anymore. He's God. He knows that, like, you know, 1989, not a good year. I think I'll try Bethlehem. Year 30. Oh, pre-literate. They don't even have the wheel. Yeah, ox carts, right. I can swing there. But this postmodern stuff, oh, they put Jesus into a tizzy. Really? How can he deal? He's like, I don't know, walking in Central Park, walking in Central Park, and he gets run over by a speedboat. Yeah, right, exactly. I love this goddamn phone. It's beautiful. You know, like, hello, who is that there, please? I'm on fire. Yes. Speaking of Jesus, I'm so sacrilegious. I can't help it. I can't help it. I was raised by monks in a monastery, all right? Oh, he loves me, I know. But who says I have to love him? Really, isn't it disgusting? Yeah, Jesus had a big crush on me in high school, but I blew him off with the captain of the football team. Sorry, Jesus, that carpentry stuff of yours, it just isn't going to make any big money. My boyfriend's going to be in to steal it. Yeah, well, okay, so, baby Jesus, the year 0. A mysterious murder is taking place in a manger in Bethlehem. Which one of the 3 wise men is guilty? Find out in the frankincense gold murderers. Yeah. My dog's smarter than your dog. My dog's smarter because he eats Einstein ration. Einstein ration. My dog, you know, he barks in code. He says MC squared over 1 times EMC equals the theory of relativity. And it's really hard to say that when you're barking, you know. My dad was really cheap. Maybe that's why I'm so goddamn traumatized. Maybe that's why I wear cheap pants. My dad was I don't want to say it. He was cheap. I was going to say he was a stingy cocksucker, but no, not my dad. That's parasite. I'm like killing my dad on stage. This isn't what you want to do. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, he was so cheap. He didn't give out cigars when I was born, but thoughtfully he did pass out a pack of Cools. Mighty big. And when I was circumcised, he pocketed the tip. That is most repulsive. I got lower back pains. So I took vitamin B, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K.
What's vitamin K?
Well, it's found in green leafy vegetables, which is, yes, and carrots. Night vision, you know. Does Batman eat carrots? Oh boy. One feeble laugh from one of the performers. Really, I love that. I love it when the only people who laugh are the goddamn comics, and they know they have to laugh because if they don't laugh for you, then you'll have to laugh for them. No, you won't laugh for them. You'll leave the room. He's unwinding now. He's unraveling. See? I'm going to invent a brand of cigarette. It's going to be called, It's My One Pleasure in Life. So when people start saying, why are you smoking? It's bad for you. It's my one pleasure in life. Or how about a brand of beer? I just drink to unwind on the weekend. Okay, fuckface? Or how about a brand of whiskey? Okay, I admit I'm nothing but a no-good bum. Really, I'm frustrated. I really am. Maybe, you know, maybe I should make this part of my act, you know? Like frantic, frothing, loverly madman. You know, I'm actually a highly educated guy. What am I doing up here? What do I think I am? Hitler? My other vehicle is a German staff car. You know, I don't break for 6 million Jews. I don't know. You know, I got engaged and I offered my girlfriend a ring, but she wouldn't take it off the top. You know, I don't know. Sometimes it worked when I told her at the wedding during the ceremony. I don't know. I guess people are just more likely to laugh for a sacred thing. Let's all pretend we're in church and everything I say is hilariously funny. Lamb of God with Big Joey. You know, I don't know. Oh, okay, you know, John Lennon, the thing is, he was like God. So why don't you get one of his hit songs like, I didn't want to hurt you.
I didn't want to make you die. I didn't want to hurt you. I'm just a jealous guy.
Beatles, they were God. What can you say? I mean, okay, the Holy Trinity. Ringo was like the Virgin Mary, you know. He didn't really make it into the Trinity, but he's revered anyway. Just, you know, de facto. All right, well, you know, I'm just a totally talentless, no-good bum. I can't write to save my life, so I've given up on writing a great American novel. That's what we're all supposed to want to do, right? The great American novel, nobody reads in America. What would it be? Channel 55, you know? No, so I want to work on the great communist novel, okay? The first sentence would be something like, me and the comrades were whooping it up, denouncing the government, drinking wood alcohol. You know, I don't know. I knew a ventriloquist, but he never got anywhere because he was illiterate. He used to read other people's lips when he read. No, he used to move other people's lips when he read. Okay. this is a controversial joke. You know, the South African regime's going to lighten up pretty soon. They're going to get rid of apartheid, and they're going to replace it with apartheid. Black people can't park in handicap zones. I think I just about, you know, run out. I have. I'm running out. I'm running out of here. But Scott, are you still here? I love it so much. I love it so much. I think I'll turn it to what I really want. Oh no, not this. We love this.
The party's ready to go on.
Francis's hips are so sexy.
Woo!
I know, Charlie wants to go on. Charlie wants to go on. Charlie wants to go on. Yeah, you know where I learned how to raise children? From watching episodes of Baby Huey. Here's my help, Dad. Here's my help. Huey! No! Yeah. By day, frustrated hack who can't even get his wallet in his pocket. You know, George Burns used to never put a wallet in his pocket when he was on stage because he said it made him look like a duck. Well, I mean, he looks like something else. Actually, yeah, so I called up my gal on the Statue of Liberty. She don't want to talk to me no more. I don't know why. I says to her, baby, come on, be nice. I didn't mean to scare them people. It was the anniversary of Hiroshima. I just thought I'd give them a little thrill. Yeah, look, I'm sorry about that oil spill in Alaska, but I'll try to make it up to you. I'll put 3 billion gallons of vinegar in the water. Come on, baby, what do you say? Hurricane Hugo, yeah, I caused it. What do you want from me? Nobody's perfect. Besides, it's the first bath most of those people ever had. Oh, baby, don't hang up on me. Oh, baby, I can't stand it when you hang up on me. Yeah, I killed the mutant ninja teenage turtles because turtles are the cost disease. I hate them. I hate all heroes. They're terrible. They're always trying to get in my way. They think I'm not trying to help people. I'm trying to help myself and help people at the same time. That's because I'm the wrong hero. I'm the hero of Central Square. And I'm going to beat every single one of you up right now, starting with this one. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Charlie Kvaaks. Charlie.
Yeah. Healey!
This way, Francis. This is
Who's shit, Charlie?
Thank you, Francis. Thank you. Hey, how's everyone doing, huh? Nice looking crowd. Hey, you like this leather I just got, huh? Nice looking leather. First leather I ever owned. I mean, it's the endangered species. I don't like to wear furs because I don't like to slaughter animals, but it's 100% cowhide. I figured cows are not an endangered species yet, right? And I love animals, really. I watch all the animal specials. One of my favorite shows was Wild Kingdom. Remember that? With Marlon Perkins and Jim Fowler. Marlon said, well, Jim's going to wrestle this here alligator, and while he's doing that, I'll just wait in the Jeep, Of course, he didn't want nothing to do with that shit, right? I just see now the phone rings in the Jeep. Yes, Mrs. Fowler, can I help you? Well, to tell you the truth, Jim's kind of tied up right now. Can I take a message? Tell him not to bring home any more shoes and pocketbooks? Okay. Anything else? Tell him not to come home. You're having company. You don't want him soggy and wet. Okay. You're going to see Fowler going over to him. Your wife's on the phone. I'll take over from here, What a chicken shit he was, Tell you, my favorite animal, I think, would have to be an ostrich, It's my ostrich impression. I mean, what the hell, when people come up to annoy you, you just stick your head in the sand, right? You don't have to answer to them, I'll tell you, those things, how to get away from people annoying you, right? I was thinking maybe getting something like, you know, those beepers they have on the sides of their belts, these guys, you know, make a fake beeper, you know? When you're with somebody, yeah. When you're with somebody and you want to leave a little early, you know, just run your hand across it. Sorry, I gotta go, honey, but thanks. Beep, 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 you know? I'll tell you these things they come up with nowadays. And then what else bothers me is the other day I was home and this ever happened to you? They have these people call you up like condo call, you know? They call you up, they want you to spend a weekend at their resort, you know? And they say, if you can guess the name of this song and the artist, we'll give you a free weekend at Oak Bluffs Meadows. They give you an easy song like My Way, like Frank Sinatra, or something from Dean Martin, like, why in the moon it's right like a big pizza pie, oh, that's the water, that's the water. You know what I like to do to them? I like to give them something like, yeah, the name of that song was, I left my car in San Francisco by the Cadillacs, you know? They call you back, would you like another try at that? Yeah, your sister gave me head by Fred, you know? They won't call you again, you know? I'll tell you, it's great. Hey, you know what else is funny? Is, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, they call your house a New England brickmaster. Would you be interested in getting your house brick-faced, you know? Brick-faced? Come on, will you? My house is already brick, you stupid odd, you know? I like to call them up, you know? And this is Everett Aluminum. Would you like to have your brick house aluminum-sided? Hey, do you know who this is? This is New England Brickmaster. Hey, do you know who this is? No, so long, brick-faced, you know? Give me a break, leave me alone. I love when Jehovah's Witnesses come to your house. Oh, yeah, it says, you know, they come to my house. They do what I do, you know? They look at you and go, would you like to buy some peanut brittle? Say, yeah, what kind of peanut brittle is that? Is it New York or Pennsylvania? They'll look at it and go, it says Pennsylvania here. You know that Pennsylvania peanut brittle sure sticks to my teeth, you know? You know, they walk away with you looking at you like you're weird, you know? My wife says, why don't you just be nice to them and say no, you know? Get the fuck out of here, you know? Give me a break. I'll tell you, if I was going to have my house bricked, I'd have Italians do it, you know? I mean, who knows more about bricks than Italians, right? Give me a break. Hey. Right? I can just see it now. I forgot what I was going to say there about the bricks. This girl over here, you know? Well, the Italians, you know, of course, I'm married to an Italian. My wife's Sicilian, very, very tempered woman. I'll tell you, you get them pissed off and so on. As a matter of fact, if my wife ever caught me cheating on her, I'd wake up in the morning and my dick would be tied up like a piece of pajol, you know, with a string around it. I'm serious, she's really jealous. You know, my house is all plastic all over the couches, you know, we're not allowed to sit on the couches. Not even on holidays, I'm serious. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine came over once and he had to use the bathroom. I said, it's right over there. He come back and I said, Charlie, I can't go to the bathroom in there. There's all kinds of statues staring at me, you know? He said, where's the closest gas station? Tell you, it's weird. See, what else has been happening? Oh, I've been taking karate. I had my first match the other day. They paired me with this woman. I got my first black bra in karate. I was real excited about that. My kids have been pestering me to take them to Disney World. That's all I hear, Disney World, Disney World. I said, you know, I was 17 before my family took me to Kennedy Lake, for Christ's sake. The kids want to go to Disney World. What is so great about Disney World? Of course, they're offering a special now. You can stay at the Tom Sawyer Hotel for $9.95, but you got to share a room with Huckleberry Finn, you know? It's like your impression of the day. This is the day of Disney World, you know? You must stand there just to move up at the same time. Really, I would love that, you know? See, what else has been happening? What else can I talk about? Hey, you like those commercials where all these celebrities went to Mighty Muffler? And like Inspector Clouseau, these wrestlers go in there. I'd like to see George C. Scott go in there as General George E. Patton, you know? My name is General George E. Patton, and I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler. It's 1995, and if you charge me any more, I'm going to shove this tank up your ass. Hey, listen, I got to run. Thank you. You've been great tonight. Bye.
Charlie Kvaaks, the man who epitomizes professionalism. No shit, man. He's the only guy that's like saving this damn show at this point.
Yeah, the microphone works, that helps.
Well,
We did it.
you did it. Thanks. Well, very chatty. Yes, I just love doing English shtick, you know, just eat up the time. How's this, Batman? Get it? You know, that is. It's also obsequious. Please love me. You're the famous crowd I've heard so much about. I read about you in Audience magazine. I saw you in the crowd scenes in all the big movies. Please love me. Because if you don't, I'll kill it. Juanita and Matt. Come up to the stage. I should, and then we're going to have Pelvic Thrust. Those do right all night, fellas. Next week, important announcement. Next week, no open mic. Well, that's because the people from Shaman Bank. Oh, God. I don't know. Geez, you know.
What do you mean you're gonna not have open mic?
No, it's because the people at Shaman Bank are our special friends. They won't cash my checks, but we're giving them a big party anyway. Maybe because if they don't cash my checks, you know they got something on the ball. Yeah, it's funny because Shama is like an Arabic word. It means the king is dead. It's true. So, what? I know it is, but it also means the king is dead. But anyway, no show next week, but on the 25th, we're going to be restored to full health and vigor. And we're going to run until 8 o'clock. Some of the boys from Big Barn Burning are already here, but, well, you know.
Next week, they is the open mic.
No.
Week after.
No, there's no open mic. Oh, there is an open mic next week.
Right here. 25th Shaman Bank.
Oh, 25th Shaman Bank. Great. Uh-oh. All right, so next week there is a show. It will be from 6 to 8. Maybe our wonderful host, Jeffrey Gagnon, will be here. Because, you know, I get up here, I don't know what to do when there's nothing to do. But Jeffrey just goes, wow, 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 wow. You know, so he's never lost, but Juanita and Matt. I don't think no sound man tonight. Yes, live from war-torn downtown Beirut, the sound systemless open mic. Thanks for coming out and being so patient.
Dedicating this entire set to Jesse and Ben, our most devoted fans and dearest friends. And they paid $2 to come and hear us when they can hear us in their own living room anytime they want.
Hey, do they want to buy a videotape?
And it's the atmosphere. Hello?
You don't need the guitar mic, by the way.
Hanging out with the baby the other day. You say no more feeling sad, will you make me feel that way? Inside you like to behold, it's stop now, baby, before you lose control. Before we jump in the bed and say how I feel about this. I need 100% for this person, show the light. points of all the comics. Now we can only do
$2.
Paid $1. We can only do one more, Francis.
It's not my decision.
How about we do two quick ones, Francis?
Yes, 2 quick ones.
Ready? Two quick ones. Yep. This song's about animal rights. Racism, sexism, choose your exploitation. I'm here to tell you about the latest extermination. Then them crying all across the nation. Then you tell you this, they're a dying population. We call them animals, you know, man's best friend, and for the sake of our lives, you know, their lives must end. Being tethered by the neck in a crate called a farm or a 10-inch cage, or suffering for hours with a leg in a trap, it's all an outrage. An outrage.
Dyes in my eyes, electrodes in my head. Dyes in my eyes, electrodes in my head. Dyes in my eyes, electrodes in my head. Life is suffering and then I'm dead.
Some people say because it's not human, but the fact that they feel it is what I've been proven. There are different species with a different kind of language. They've done nothing wrong, they've caused no damage. We mess up their bodies with hormones and drugs and research our data. One to start to hug. We use their bodies to do the
audience room.
Haven't you done enough damage, Francis? That was Juanita Matt, and it's redundant to ask you to clap for them again, but please do. Well, I guess that just about wraps up the show, but now I guess it's time to get your ears roasted by that band who would never try to sell you anything, because what you see is what you get. Pelvic Thrust.
Don't